Let's talk about this civic discourse. Mr. Buscaino.
If you've watched a debate,
LA doesn't want a billionaire as mayor, Rick.
A press conference, or a town hall in LA lately where things went off the rails, then you've already heard the voices of Jason Reedy and Richie Surjanko, left-wing organizers dedicated to disrupting the status quo.
Sure, I could be labeled as radical.
Talking all that the screen, bro.
They call this bird dogging, hounding city officials, and LMU's debate that aired live on Spectrum was no exception.
Hey.
With Surjanko erupting into an expletive-laden rant when the candidates were asked about expanding LAPD.
Pro-cop, anti-unhoused campaign.
That wasn't just a chaotic situation. That was extremely well planned and organized, and we knew what we were doing.
The outbursts are designed to get mainstream media attention and go viral, where Surjanko's account, the People's City Council, gets hundreds of thousands of views from like-minded followers.
The most popular tweet of the night was of Matios Kandane from Stop LAPD Spying, a black activist who was shouted down and booed by a crowd of white liberal elites.
Your idea of safety is contingent upon the death of black people like me.
The debate's moderator, Fernando Guerra, who teaches political science at LMU, said viral videos don't have much influence on elections.
LA voters who will actually vote in the mayoral election, who see these videos, are less than 1%. And so it is tough for them to move the actual election. They're not communicating with more than 1% of the voters. But that might not be their objective.
The activists are so ubiquitous, calling into city meetings.
Hi, yes, this is Richie Surjanko from People's City Council.
And showing up at events.
Why are you covering up the murder of Andres Gerardo?
Everyone, a round of applause for Richie, who is leaving the building.
Councilmember Joe Buscaino's team says they are a part of his mayoral campaign strategy to show a city out of control.
The First Amendment right does not give you a right to disrupt and be an idiot.
I have no problem with them expressing their point of view. I have a problem when they're shouting down others and don't allow them to express their point of view.
Undeterred by critics, they see themselves as digital revolutionaries, fighting a white supremacist police state. And while Surjanko, who is also a licensed attorney, is confrontational, he says he stays within the bounds of free speech.
We currently engage in non-violent demonstrations and protests, yes.
Reedy became serious about activism after the George Floyd uprising in 2020.
I think being black in America radicalized me.
On Tuesday, he called out frontrunner Congresswoman Karen Bass, a former community organizer herself.
Karen! Stop being a Karen! A lot of different members of my community have been trying to call her in for many months, and so I felt that she needed to be called out because, and the reason why I said Karen, stop being a Karen, is because Karen Bass is prioritizing white feelings and white comfort over black lives.
Okay.
On stage, Bass lamented the state of discourse in American politics.
This is one of the reasons why I decided actually not to run again and to come home, because I've been so concerned about the level of discourse here, right in Los Angeles.
Alex, you're a f***ing punk, bro. You're a punk. Show us your f***ing tats.
2 days later, Surjanko and Reedy were at it again, disrupting Sheriff Alex Villanueva's town hall in Brentwood. As to where they'll be next,
Expect us.
wherever the candidates go, they'll be making a scene.
Justice for Paul Brea!